I only just realized that that text was there the whole time. I don't know what this even says. Bad Roblox. Okay. I don't know what that's even supposed to be. What's this? Oh, that's... Okay. Hold on. Oh, I'm just destroying everything here. Hold on. I'm deleting this. What's up? What's up, Claire? What's up, Claire? You see that one? I'm deleting this source. There we go. Okay. Okay. Danganronpa time. Danganronpa time. That's what time it is. I hope I remember all of the voices. I hope the game isn't broken for some reason. This is my first time streaming with my new microphone. I hope that doesn't suck. It's been a while since I've streamed. That's probably really loud, but that's just how it goes. You know. Oh God, it's got to be so loud. Shut up. Let me skip. Oh my God. How do I skip? There we go. I figured it out. All right, let me take me back to OBS. Thank you. Game capture. Danganronpa. I don't remember if I think I just played on keyboard, right? And you hit enter. Then you hit load game. That's true. I think last time, let's see, what are we on? 15, 20. I don't, which one? What, 1305? What does that mean? Oh, 5. I think maybe this one. No? Chapter 2, School Life Deadly Investigation. I think this is the newest one. I think. Last time the girl died. Yeah, Trigger Happy Havoc is the first one. The beautiful, beautiful woman. She wasn't beautiful. I don't know why I said that. She was just a girl. She died. This game keeps killing all the characters that I like. I remember all of this. Let me see if I can remember the voices. He goes, thanks for the dialogue. Let's see. Oh, what did the main character? He was like, "Does this mean I have to figure it out for myself?" That is something. I have to figure it out for myself. What do I have to figure out? Let's see. What's the one? F1? How many truth bullets I got? Do I got the what's her face? Sakura's account. Okay, I'm gonna read these accounts real quick so I can remember. She may have been meeting someone in the locker room the night she was murdered. That's effed up. There's a dumbbell. Cool. Some assume that due to her inferiority complex, yeah, well, that's obviously she was working out. We all knew that. I've not hit the trans girl plot, but I've hit the, how do I get out of here? R. Hold on, there's still, wait, oh, I have to do something in here. I didn't know. Whatever this is. There's a mailbox here. Because doesn't leave me aside. It's an e-handbook. No, wait. There's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So you finally found them, huh? Did you, oh wait, sorry, huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... Cool. You're right. This is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You can use a dead person's handbook. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been right in front of you the entire time. I would have figured it out way faster than you, man, if I hadn't gone a month and a half without playing the game. Shut up, bro. Loaning your handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. What about stealing? That's the same thing? I see. Yeah, now I understand. Nice! Main hall e-handbooks to my truth nuke.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
Or it was swapped out, you stupid piece of shit. It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. I'm glad you gave me a flashback, even though I feel like if I played this game normally, this would have just happened. The memory of it came flooding back. The cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. Wasn't that bad. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Oh! Hey, hey! I don't remember how he sounds. Hey, 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 hey!
Angry!
I'm angry!
No!
Hey! Ooh, what?
That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily.
But it did.
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you.
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? A rating of 2 bong hits of the day. I'm gonna have to pop that up to a 4 at least.
Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken. But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now.
You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Nice!
Okay then, this should be good enough. This should be enough to get that done, eh? Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit.
Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro!
To be exact, not quite.
Huh? Not quite.
Not quite. Oh my god! Get me out of this damn room. I guess I'll talk to him.
What did you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite?
Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack.
Then, you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case.
Reaction!
Okay.
That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be.
Best viewers on streamboo.net. Streamboo's always fucking attacking me with their gang.
How do I ban people? Ban. Okay. Back to the video game. There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again, using a bizarre and brutal method? They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. Did you want me to have give you a heads up beforehand? They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Oh, I don't know if that was the right person.
Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that?
You're not wrong to wonder.
But words mean little right now.
You should have called off, man. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you.
Okay, then show me! Yeah!
Don't make me repeat myself.
And I have a basis to believe that, I assure you. Genocide Jack is one of us.
Reaction! Is there really proof?
There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro!
Evidence. Does something like that really...
I'm gonna assume this is back. Ah, you do? Nope.
Big trouble! Need your help!
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
But it's an emergency! Emergency! Come on, please! You gotta help me!
What if I want to admire the fine trophies on this wall? What do you think, Byakuya?
Such ignorance.
Such an annoying girl.
Please! This is a serious emergency! Please, please! You gotta help me! Just calm down, okay, Hina? But it's an emergency! Nice. An emergency? What's happened?
Well...
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her.
Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay.
I didn't expect that.
I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it. He has a crush. He has a crush. Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us. Hina!
Let's go.
It looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room most likely. You're right. It's time for me to drink some water, man. Chill out. Chill out, man. Where did we go?
Such ignorance.
You're talking to the wrong person, you waste of space. What? Why are we even hanging out with that guy? I don't want to talk to him. Hold on, can I cheat? Can I cheat? Where am I going? I wasn't paying attention to where I'm supposed to go, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cheat. Let's see, how do I switch worlds? Right click. How do I switch worlds? X? Very nice. I don't know how to switch areas. I'm out. Apparently, Jimmy Neutron's here. Here we go. You guys are too slow! I think you're just too fast. Do you remember anything about Danganronpa? I remember probably most things. So, what's this emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. No, you shouldn't. Well, actually, you're like her boo, right? Yeah, good idea. She's in Toko room? Toko room? Tokoyaki? Oh, God. Here we are. I may as well give it a shot. Ding dong. The door swung open slowly and silently. Holy crap! Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Nothing.
Guess they
It's
can
just
read it
that,
for me.
Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open
Yeah,
up?
I'll leave you alone as long as you just let me in and prevent me from leaving you alone.
You won't allow it.
Huh?
You won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Oh, she's Genocide Jack. We figured it out. She's like, I can't, I don't want it to transform, I don't want to, you know? She's like Ryu. An evil Ryu. And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago.
I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend.
It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. I'm Genocide Jane. Call me Genocide Jane. But it feels like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. So good. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door. Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. That was very different. I don't give a shit. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Yeah, Fruit Bowl. Where is he? Hello, sir. Hey, Byakuya, do you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow. I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. Ding dong. After a few moments. Pretty cool animation.
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Ah, Bakula!
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. Don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. I feel like they're really leaving it on the nose a little bit, you know. And with that, the door slammed shut.
Had to clear my throat. You know how it is. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation.
Hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure.
But
Stop talking.
If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go.
without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking to his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library?
Come on, let's go in. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so freaking sorry, man.
Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Okay.
I wonder if it's this big letter. There's no point in checking there. We need to find real clues. It's, you know it's Genocide Jack because they plugged in the laptop. All right, buddy. You know it's Genocide Jack because I love books. Yep. It's on the ceiling. It's we know it's Genocide Jack because he's locked the door.
If I remember, on the other side of this door, I don't remember. It's the archive, right?
Hurry up and go inside.
Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside.
Why is everybody so like, you need to figure it out on your own? This is a video game. Just tell me the information that you have in your brain. You know? Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust, too.
So in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust.
But it's gonna make me sneeze.
It's definitely the lamp is what is important here.
Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before. No, that desk lamp was still there out there. Is this a different one or is this the same one? Well, he swapped out the lamps? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Do you have a problem with the lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there.
Why are you telling me this?
It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use.
It's the most defensive he's ever gotten over this damn lamp. Nice! Watch this shit. Get me out. Oh my god. Dust to dusk. Talking to you.
If you pay attention to this, oh god. Oh good heavens. Okay.
There's so many files stuffed onto the shelf. What's in all these things?
that's enough.
Those documents are dangerous.
Dangerous?
They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous for truth for a commoner.
You mean like members of the Diet or something? The Diet? What?
No, I mean the ones with real power, the secret council controlling everything from the shadows.
Is the Diet like what they call the Japanese government? Because you say the Diet, I think of like Coca-Cola.
If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There's some very interesting people in there.
You're just kidding, right?
Am I?
I would look. I'll just let it go for now. This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random.
Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file.
Yep, I did that myself. Huh?
That's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? Sure. There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. No, how are they going to know?
Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf.
Random wooden box. Seems suspicious.
There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the smudges and the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was.
There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful when I was in the library so that I can watch Dragon Ball Z on my laptop.
An extension cord, huh?
Yep. Sure was. He's hiding the books. He's hiding me. He's standing in front of it. Of course we're not going to find it for the first time.
There's a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf.
If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person would never want to look at. Be careful.
Huh? What do you mean?
All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in this library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent?
No. This can't be for real, right?
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie.
Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together?
I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's Peak truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored.
It's no use! I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal.
What's wrong? You still can't believe it?
How about you? How can you really believe it so freaking really easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What do you mean usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything.
You don't pull your punches, do you?
Yeah, that was a really harsh thing that he just said to you. Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times. There is no doubt.
Stop! Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why?
My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty.
Huh?
Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic.
How is that possible?
So in other
I
words,
already told you. There's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of the world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing.
This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind.
And what's always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case.
As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
that's right.
This is a complex case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. The Caseytron numbers. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is... Oh, bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro! Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Didn't somebody mention it earlier? I wonder who it was. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So true. I love visual novels. I love novels. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
In other words,
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself amongst the rest of us. Then, Genocide Jack really is such a brutal... I thought I said brilliant. Such a brilliant, smart killer really is walking among us? Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become a part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. You're a little boy, man. I could kill you. I'm not begging. I looked at everything. I guess I gotta beg. Byakuya, about that Genocide Jack case file. Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Thanks, man. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you.
No way!
You can't believe it. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. Hideo Kojima! The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Jaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. Komatsu Nataro, Tukefumi Gono, Uchida Nao Hisa, Takeshi Masamune, Yuto Yumejima. There was no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of every... Really? Some news to me. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page? Ah! I can't believe it! Profiling results. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays or at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in panic. I wonder why. Maybe because they realized something. They realized that they were in murder mode. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer. Wow, why do you need to make it so obvious? Just have the slight. If she just said, I'm going to hold back Genocide Jack, if she just said it one time, just one time, that would have been nice. And if they did, if whoever didn't pick up on it, they're dumb. The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. I guess they want it. They want even the dumbest of little babies to figure it out so that the court case is just you putting the puzzle pieces together rather than like having to figure out what the puzzle pieces are. I don't know, man. I don't know. A split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV. So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Nice!
Let's go.
All right, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait! Byakuya! As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. I've got to take care of some things.
Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
That's not his voice. I'm not changing his voice in case you thought that was what was happening. Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together this whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. It won't take 10 years. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. I don't know, it's possible if they stopped killing all the good characters and letting all the characters that I hate live, like King Link of Laws, I forgot his name. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend, I keep calling him a fiend, is one of us! But who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room, too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. It's in there. Is that a pig? It's a bear. I'm not a chump, I'm not a chump! I'm a chimp. Monkey. There's a locker room over here. I don't remember where the locker room is. I assume it's that at Despair Hotel, but I might as well check. I'm cheating. Let's see. Locker room. Is it upstairs? Would it be in the bath? No. It would be right here. No, it would be... That's the laundry. Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs. I bet it's upstairs. Oops. We're almost done with all the Pokemon on Netflix. All of season 1. Oops, what do you mean by that? Locker room is over here. We've done it. You're like 30, dude. What's up, Hifumi? Ding, ding, ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me. Evidence? What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet. But I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, yeah. Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile, too.
I don't know who that is.
Really? What did she see?
She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right?
W. Pikachu.
Okay, so where is Celeste now?
The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there.
What's it gonna be?
God, I love you, Hafumi. Hafumi-chan. Let's go in the boys' locker. Tornado? Huh, this poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. I don't know why. It's just a band, you know? Girls can like a boy band. Sorry, I'm beating that up real quick. Is that all? There's some shit stains on the floor. Hey! There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? It smells like shit. You're our favorite NEET. Is that you talking about yourself? Let's see. Okay, let's go in here. Maybe the frozen? I don't get it, man. Have I ever even been here? This seems new. Anyone else think this is new territory? Jeez. You chucked that question mark really far. That guy's a pedophile.
Maybe there's some kind of clue in this locker, in the lockers. Guess not.
Okay.
Oh, nice!
What even happened? I teleported over here? This is like its own room? It's over here. Noticing. Okay. Big. That's big. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm out of here, guys. Oops. I thought that was the exit. That's my bad. I don't know what's happening in my chat room right now. Get me in there. Get me in there. Get me in there. Hello, my beautiful Chihiro. Is that one Chihiro? I think it is. What's up, baby?
Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation?
Indeed.
Well, she's like, generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Unrelated?
Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
The leg has to learn to keep up with the insane rambling of the chatters. I mean, I'm keeping up, I'm reading it, I just don't know what Beepat's talking about. Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder.
But
so then,
Before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts. I don't need your clues! I already know who it is! That's it, I'll be praying for your success. Is she Christian?
with that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about.
I knew there was some Pikachu emote incoming. Chihiro's e-handbook has been added to the truth bullets. Okay. Her shadow looks crazy.
Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time.
Lifts her skirt. Hey! Hey!
I know, she said, thoroughly, but I do have my limits.
Yeah, they got rid of a lot of my favorite emotes there. Oh god. They got rid of Kratos screaming. It was really sad. Well, I'd better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. Doesn't look like a rope. The rope was used to prop up her up in a kind of, I don't know, I've gotten really bad. I go through like waves of just being so terrible at reading. The crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug? Yeah, obviously it wasn't a rope, you stupid piece of shit! Wait, so then, this isn't a rope at all. Yeah, they should have kept PogChamp. I love PogChamp and Gutex. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. There's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does all this mean? Nice! I don't know, man. I don't know what you're trying to say. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack cases file. Okay, man. Teleport me. I can't teleport? There's no teleporting button? I thought you could teleport. Never mind. Get me out. Wait, what? You said there was a certain place I need to go. Maybe it's in here. What? Okay. What do you want me to look at, man? Beautiful poster. I don't even understand that either, and also I know who Jinx is because I watched the show. I don't play that terrible game though, you know. Oh, but wait, I just skipped all that text, that's fine. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. It's the boys' locker room. There's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could these posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. Nice! Okay. Definitely not Mondo, maybe her. You spent a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters. I see.
However,
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee in the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day, I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. Wow, 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 wow.
So what, it's magical and the rooms magically switch? I would love protein coffee and shitting and farting if it was 90% sugar and milk shake. But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I could only assume someone came along and cleaned it up.
Whoa, wah, whoa, 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 whoa.
But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with. Nice!
Yeah, it's really freaking unusual, man. Can I leave now? Yes. Will it say something if I interact with the stain a second time, or will it not care? Maybe they just swapped... I don't know. Why would they just swap, like, the equipment? That wouldn't make any sense. Yep. Okay, never mind. Interact with Yo Mama? I'll call her up right now. I'll call her up right now. You think I won't? You think I won't? Just kidding. You got trolled for that one. Is sugar goated or chopped? I prefer aspartame, thank you. Or aspartame, as you might call it if you're some kind of idiot. TF? Why is that emote called TF? Where am I going? Oh yeah. Sucralose or aspartame? Aspartame. They wanted me to come back here, look at the files. Wanted to take another look at Genocide Jack's case file. I knew it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone! Did somebody take it out of the archive? But the only one who would do something like that. I can't think of anyone but Byakuya! Okay. The desk lamp. Byakuya grabbed that one thing from over here and... Okay. It sure is dark over there. What? Are you a phenyl? I don't know what that is. Get me out. I didn't mean to click with that. I didn't mean to click on that. Wow, nice! Nope, I don't care about the desk. Here we go. Huh? The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on, and it was definitely right here. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder where it went. I wonder if... Library desk lamp. Wow, I can't believe it! Is there like a point and click ass, like you can connect the clues to something? Oops. 'Cause otherwise, I'm not. I mean, I gathered. I don't know what else to do. I'll go back to Toko's room real quick. See what she has to say. He will never know what TF Trollface is. Oh, it's Trevor Trollface! I figured it out. This is Toko's room. Should probably just leave her alone for now. But what if I didn't want to, dick, stupid bitch? It's what? Dick? Where do we go? Where do we go? Hold on, I'm gonna have to check my map. She's got some news. She's got some news. Where am I? Where am I? Is this the dormitory first floor? Where am I? The warehouse? That's not this. No. You are so wise, old bastard. You're right about one thing. Where am I? Oh, I'm right here. I'm right there? No. So I want to go over here. What is this door? What? I don't recognize that door at all. Oh! Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that.
I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then you did find something? Very well, I will tell you, and only you.
Actually,
Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. Now I feel like they're laying it on so thick that it's got to be a red herring. Surely it's actually Celeste. What? Really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime. Oh wait, sorry, Chihiro.
What are
I
you doing out this late?
I was thinking of Toko.
What are you doing out this night?
I was just... Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
I don't know what a track
You're
jacket is.
right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going.
Thanks. What are you thanking
I'm
her for?
kind of in a hurry.
She deserved to die for that. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have ever happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Nice! Off to the incinerator we go. Who's the incinerator guy? Is it still Fat Man? Y'all think it's still Fat Man or what? What are we thinking? Dum bum 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 bum. What's going on down here? There's a hatch on the floor. The budge must be locked. Okay. Not really the case. Nobody left. Who could do what Leon did? Okay, I guess this is irrelevant. What's this? Oh, that's the exit, of course. They got a lot of creatures over there, man. Oh yeah, Owie. Owie was around here, right? Move! Why does it have to go so slowly? What's up, Owie? Oh, Hina. How's Toko doing? Same as before. She won't come out and she just keeps on mumbling about something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. And he didn't create anything else. Who created everything else then, man, if he only created those two things? Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat some more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I bet, man. I think you're right about that one. Aw, I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well...
Oh, the buff girl? Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. Oh wait, I think that was the wrong person. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Oh, wait, maybe. Maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Nice. I like Jimmy Neutron. Finally, all of the points of evidence.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial.
I'm trying to figure out why the two...
You remember where to meet,
there wasn't like a
right?
timer, right? This just happens once you've seen everything that there is to see? So or is it possible to miss something? This is my question to the chat room.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Jimmy Nutron.
See you soon.
Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. Okay, so I'm like, okay, so if they're not gonna give me, I'm sure more information will be revealed in the trial or whatever. But I have no reason to not believe it's just Toko. The only thing I don't understand is what's up with the locker rooms being swapped. Doesn't really make physical sense, but you know, I guess we'll figure it out. My prediction is that it's not going to be Toko, and they're going to be like, wait, it's actually Mario, and then Mario's going to walk in and go, Yahoo!
Ahem, so is everyone ready to... What? Am I blind, or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here.
And Toko is...
You really don't remember?
Come on.
Kidding! I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's such a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie. I'll go ahead and drag her out here kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please.
And just like that, and just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him.
I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe he would drag a girl around. Terrible, you're terrible. Woo! So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle into the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here. Okay. I don't trust you, Yasuhiro Hagakude. You ready? We're doing this? Yep.
Well,
I will uncover the villain who performed such heinous acts on a weaker individual. Okay. I don't know why the killer did what they did, but I'm sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails, right, bro? Shut up, man.
Shall we go?
Shall we begin? No. I don't like these. I don't want to read all this. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Get me in there.
It's true.
Yes. I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked towards the elevator. Walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. Okay. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions. I couldn't stop speculating. I just want to slam my head down on the snake guy's hair as hard as possible and see if it like goes boing like a ruler. You know what I'm saying? The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, ding! It came to a sudden stop.
What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting?
Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Good, good. You're rip raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
Okay then. Let's get this show on the road. Everyone, please find your seats. Side seats. And so the curtains opened once again. I don't know if I just read that wrong, I think. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial! Sure, buddy. Look at me saving on self 5, thank you. I'd like to set my skills, thank you. I've got like 10 billion skill points, so... The influence gauge recovers over time during concentration and fever time. I don't know what those are. Can I get a tutorial again? Effective during the non-stop debate, the hangman's gambit, and the bullet time battle. Cool. That's all I got? I only got one extra? Okay. Allow me to review my truth bullets. Blunt object to the head. Okay, I read that. Dumbbells, slammed her head. Card reader. You need a male student's handbook for the boys' locker room and females. It is not possible for 2 people to enter at the same time. Right, broken e-handbook. Genocide Jack case file. Owie's account. Owie. Okay, I didn't forget anything. Okay. Here we go. TV time, I get it.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Cool.
Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the
Let's talk about it. Let's go. First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow.
Okay.
Make your argument.
Okay. How do I switch? Switch! Switch bullets! How do I switch bullets? By holding on the space key, you can concentrate and slow down the passage of time. This will consume your focus gauge. Okay. If you choose the wrong statement or truth bullet, you'll take damage. Fast forward with control C. Press the left mouse button to fire whatever truth bullet loading. Move the mouse wheel.
According to the Monokuma file,
Oh, come on.
used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Shut up! You think you have some proof that contradicts what I said? Okay, I guess it didn't contradict. I guess it needs to contradict. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I figured it out.
It was a head wound.
Yep.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe.
Dumb bitch.
Interesting.
It certainly would.
Old dumbass motherfucker. There's no reason to believe that. You just said that randomly. This is a trial. You can't just say random shit. No! I got one more try.
Chihiro's fate, it appears it was a...
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt I bet it was an iron pipe.
Shut up!
No, that's wrong.
No! You're an idiot! I hate this guy. Literally, I liked this character, and now I hate him just for that. Like, why are you just saying shit?
That dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime. It was covered in blood. And there was
Did it even go to the crime scene? I thought it was a metal pipe. Why? Why?
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Ridiculous.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Obviously.
That's so creepy!
Tisk tisk, bro.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
That's not. It doesn't help us. You're an idiot. Did he really? We already figured that out. A new element. Sure, man. Tell me about it. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease, so take careful aim. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. Okay. I think I'm on hard mode. Okay, I don't know what. I guess Genocide Jack.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
Get your ass beat!
No, that's wrong.
Break!
He starts breakdancing right in the courtroom. He jumps out into the center.
Might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around.
Yeah, I
the
found
archive
it.
in
It
the
was me and I
library.
did that.
I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together.
What?
Sorry, I shouldn't be skipping.
That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it?
Weird as shit.
What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two
According to the pedophile,
characteristics in
turns to
every
Hifumi.
Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right.
That's right, that's right, yeah, that's right.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Okay.
I got it!
I got it!
Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
And Makoto Naegi.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when there's only one logical answer?
I'm impulsively like, yeah, I wonder why. We've gone over this 4 times.
It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide
It's a Genocide Jack!
No fucking way.
Why is that
You're saying
unbelievable?
Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes. In fact, it's Toko.
True.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity
Now
is
I'm
Toko Fukawa.
significantly more convinced that it's a red herring that is Toko Fukawa. We're really gonna be like, okay, yep, it's her. Right in the beginning?
Hey. Okay. Wait. Hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever. Remember?
Bloodophobia.
What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be
He's just the dumbest motherfucker that's ever lived. Just get him out of my world. Can we kill him next? Please let me kill Toko. I really want it to be Toko just so I can kill her. I want to kill out of them. What is it? Genocide Jack is Toko, but isn't Toko. What does it mean? I wonder. Hangman's Gambit. What do I have to do? C. What? What's the word we're looking for? Split? Personality? S. Schizo. No way. Schizo?
And
She's just schizophrenic.
is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Yeah, it's called DID, bro. It's not called split personality. Come on, man. What is this? Total Drama Island 2?
But still, go and say that about Miss Fukawa is
Perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, why would that be a problem?
Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
The one thing that shows Toko could have a split personality has to do with your braver. Her behavior changed. I got it!
You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then... when she woke
Chihiro's.
up,
She's so beautiful. Was that Genocide Jack coming into fruition? Was that him? Sorry, I mean, it's a flashback. Do I need to be reading these?
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy
JK
tone
Nasty.
completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my.
I'm not genocide checking. I'm not doing it.
not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
No. Have control. It's so on the nose. So obvious.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
But then the other personality would just know how to unlock the door.
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
The murderous fiend.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
Because it was obvious.
I believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time.
Wow. You really?
That trepidation
You're
is
really
what
gonna
caused her
have to do some heavy
such a
lifting
weak
to convince me that it's not
attitude.
Toko.
Isn't that
I'll tell you
right,
what.
Toko?
Feels like I don't have to do anything.
This is all a lie.
Kind of a pointless trial here.
Right?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
And there's the admission of guilt. So
You promised.
that was
I
it?
can't believe you lied.
That's the trial?
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some
Yeah, what do you mean?
romantic
Why would you
fantasy
tell
fairy
somebody?
tale.
If he doesn't, if they fail the trial, everybody he just dies. You think he's gonna bring him with his grave so that you can live?
You
Sorry.
broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise,
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason I promised.
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
How close will it zoom in? Never mind, not very close.
I hate you.
I hate you.
The opening act is nearly finished. All that's left
Opening?
is to hear from the person in question directly.
Feels like this trial's over.
You don't Me.
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second... She's gonna have her tongue out, and her eyes split. Well, I guess she has her tongue out.
Hello there. Is it me you were
Genocide Joe! I did! I said Genocide Jane! I called it! I called it! Genocide Joe! Don't you dare misgender her!
What the heck?
Yeah, you don't want to be next to her, man.
So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend.
Why does she transform into a frog?
Better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill.
It's not your real name regardless. Why does it...
What the fuck is this?
What the fuck?
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality.
It's not real.
One of them happens to be a serial killer. You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
She's so intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
Do they say that?
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the
What
world
was so
is
when she
composed
fell
of a
over and
bunch
got
of
back up? Was that like a half and half? I don't.
Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun.
Wait until she finds out that she's at a murder trial and she's about to get killed if she gets convicted. Yes, I killed them. I did it. I'm a murderer. Wait, where am I? Only a little bit, but you're absolutely right. I mean, we never see that move, right? Maybe she just skips around.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask
Jack
you a
and
question?
Jill.
What's up?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds.
Cool.
Just kidding.
Cool.
Then it's not true? Of course it's not true.
Do you think the skipping one sounds like Muscle Man from regular show? That Creepazoid.
And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt.
Life
other
is
people.
pain. I hate me. Why, would anyone call themselves a maniac?
Evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
That's true.
Kidding again?
Okay. No, there were bars for a second there.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend.
Yeah, do we need to do anything else? Do we truly? I know they're gonna make me like go down step by step. What happened?
Motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
She could have just been a little subtle. Like what? She literally just. If she just didn't tell Byakuya, and you know, like she had such an easy way to get away with this. She's a professional at getting away with murders. How did she do it? How did she do it? How was she so good at getting away with it when she just goes up and tells some random bozo? Oh.
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe
I
you?
believe her.
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said. I need to get some more details about all of this. Okay. Okay. I bet it's gonna be the disappearing stain.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up.
I don't know what modus operandi means. I don't.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect
Perhaps if you had
It makes him talk.
that would
She becomes the Portal character.
Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches
No!
completely. What more proof
No!
do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't kill.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi.
Oh, an alibi.
When you compare your past murders to the modus operandi matches completely.
I don't know, man. I don't get it at all. Let's see.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
If you didn't kill anyone, then what about the lamp?
Expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi. That
Oh, an alibi.
When you compare your past murder, the modus operandi matches completely.
Okay. This is the only one that's gonna be hard, so I'm not worried about losing my hearts. Status of the dead body.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
I don't know, man.
When you compare the modus operandi.
None of this makes any sense. I bet it's the first one, though.
You killed her.
What about the disappearing stain? You bitch.
But do you really?
Perhaps if you had an
When you compare the modus operandi, what more proof?
Still make no sense, man.
You killed her.
I've got plenty of time.
Sorry, but I didn't
Die.
kill anyone.
You say
I missed.
perhaps if you had an
That's fine.
When you compare the modus operandi, what more proof? Give it up. You killed
The laugh is pretty cool.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say
Wait, it doesn't permanently kill the purple
When
thing?
you compare the modus operandi, what more proof?
Oh my god.
Give it up. You killed her.
You can
But I didn't kill anyone.
you can look at the truth bullet descriptions. Oh, I didn't know that. Let's take a look.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
How do I do that?
You say that, but do you really expect any
I
of us
didn't
to
even mean to do that. How? Why does this have to scroll so slowly? Quick select. Press Q. Truth bullet flashback. If you target, then hold down the left mouse button. You can use that weak spot as a temporary truth bullet later in the argument. What? I don't understand what that means. Silencer. Open handbook menu. So what are the ones that we've got right now? Well, this doesn't really even make any difference to me. The stain had been inexplicably scrubbed away. There's the library desk lamp. Byakuya was known to use it, however, the extension cord had been gone. None of the. This is all. I knew all of that. I just don't know how it relates to I didn't kill them or your modus operandi. Does that just mean motivation? I'm Googling. Is that just a new nerd-ass way to say motivation? Oh, especially one that is characteristic or well-established. Okay. Library desk lamp on that last one.
When you
I just-
compare your past the
Modus operandi matches completely.
Nope. That was the third one.
But I didn't kill anyone.
Maybe status of the dead body.
Do you really expect
Perhaps if you
When you compare it,
Okay. That doesn't make any sense. But whatever, man.
are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not
Just
so
because
sure about
she
that.
didn't stab
I
them?
think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Yes, I did! Yes, I did! Did I not? Status of the dead body. Oh, I didn't. I misread. Had been suspended, her hands had been bound with some kind of rope. That wouldn't have changed anything to me.
Oh, you don't know?
I already knew that that was the case.
Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction.
It is the scissors.
I consider myself a professional.
But they never described the fact that that she always kills with scissors. If they specify what happens every single time, they specified that they get hung up every single time, that it's written every single time. Well, how am I supposed to? She murdered a million people. These are two examples.
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, and what happened to
So if it's never specified that that happens every time, then how is it's just an assumption. It doesn't make any sense.
Started using ragu or chef.
God, it's just bad design.
This is no
Sorry, it's fine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
We saw two cases.
I got it!
Got it!
For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way.
How are we supposed to know that?
According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
I guess because I didn't read the text. Okay, I'll give that to them.
The hero died from a blow to the head, right?
I didn't feel the need to read the text on the page.
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders. Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini,
Please be macaroni.
then the arrangement of
Please
the
be
body
macaroni.
would be the
Oh.
pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right. The second difference is how the body was posed. I mean, you got to work with what you got.
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend
You
her?
know?
They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrist.
What is your point?
Like, does that really matter?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend her. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use.
Okay, Frog Girl.
You know what? Big Mac said there's two
Big Mac?
differences, but he's wrong.
Who's Big Mac? Is that me? What's up, Whopper?
Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case.
I can't do that. I only got two of those, man. I only looked at two of those.
They're just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
LOL. Some of the Genocide Jack victims and Chihiro didn't fit. I think I figured it out. I know why she couldn't have killed Chihiro. 'Cause Chihiro was a girl.
Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Chihiro?
Bingo, bullseye, right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all
What
the
are you
victims had
talking
something
about?
in
Just
common.
quiet down, man. Like, what you think is just irrelevant here. Yep. Maybe if I was Japanese, I would be quicker to realize these are all male names.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a
What the hell is wrong with
boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So since Chihiro was a girl and not
Fan
an
madam.
adorable little man, would you kill her?
Not an adorable little man.
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're
I-
both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's
The answer is yes. An Italian chef would probably knows how to make ramen and would do it.
We
Yes,
get it.
yes, they would.
You've clearly explained your hobby and your
Am I an
philosophy,
adorable little man?
but that's
I
not
used to
all
be.
there is to it. It's a different matter entirely.
These days, I'm an adorable
When you're
big man.
forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lolly car!
Lolly. He's a lolly too?
Lowly, cur.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
True, she could never pick up a dumbbell and swing it that hard. That was the biggest example of all.
The dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school.
Yep, that's it, Hifumi. You figured it out.
I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
She's fully equipped.
She's gonna try killing somebody, and the bear's gonna protect us.
Anytime. Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you.
Are we gonna, like, knock her out and confiscate those scissors? What are you? What's wrong with you?
I have no idea what's going on.
He's got bubble
anymore.
guts.
Could such a heinous villain really be innocent? But the body really
Such
was
a
suspended, right?
villainous fiend, I
And
believe.
nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
There is one person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases. I mean, obviously the answer is Byakuya, but I guess I'll click on Byakuya.
Here's my answer.
Here's my answer.
Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Ooh, you bitch, you, ooh.
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Mr. Konami. He transforms into Pac-Man and starts eating them.
Then, the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see.
I see.
So now the suspicion falls on me.
But now I have to pee, so I will be seeing you later. He leaves to go
Then
pee.
I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body.
Why did he
was a
ask me that
little
question?
strange.
In the locker rooms, they're suspicious, very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Suspicious. It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The
That's not that
victim
weird.
was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
Yeah, that's
On the
incredibly
contrary,
true.
There's something very strange.
Nope,
Okay,
you're
then.
wrong. That's normal.
What's so strange about it? Go ahead. Share with the rest of the class.
Yeah, share your cookies, bitch. Can't eat one cookie. There was a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. New element has been added in non-stop debates. Sure. We're going to add something called a truth flashback. I remember that. I read about that. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in the loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to use your keen wits, won't you? Yep. I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. I don't know what that means. Monokuma file number 2. Yep. Let's go ahead and take a look at what that even means. Time of death is around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor. Cause death? Yep. So you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
He was acting weird. How?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it. That's a natural.
What does it look like when I hold
reaction
left?
anytime.
Okay.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
Yep.
So, of course, I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
you wish you'd taken me with you.
Yep. Okay. Byakuya's comment about Chihiro being a girl, I realized there's a clear contradiction there.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's a natural.
To be honest, he got me with that one. That is stupid as hell. He's an idiot for that one. Honestly, that I just got.
I'll tell you
He got me with that one real bad because I was just like, yeah, okay. I just figured that meant that it was after the body. I just figured there was a. I misunderstood what they were saying earlier.
Because up until we actually
Sometimes if you talk
discovered
with
the body,
confidence.
we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see.
I have to keep in mind that is a kind of contradiction that can happen. Like he can just lie, I guess.
Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
Okay.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
The differences between this case and the Genocide Jack. The evidence proves that Byakuya is responsible is in there. What could it be? That he uses the lamp. He knew where the extender was.
What? The difference between
But it's gonna be the lamp.
You want me to explain it again?
No.
I want to kill. I use my
Oh, I should just be shooting these all the time because I get free time.
scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
No.
That's right. It absolutely was.
Nope.
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I've never seen that rope before in my life.
Liar!
No, that's wrong.
This is another thing that I figured we could have just covered. Why did we ever call it a rope to begin with?
Actually, I'm pretty
a
sure
cord?
you have seen it before. Because you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension
cord?
What? An extension cord? Byakuya, You've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you?
Surely Byakuya would recognize this as like a pretty bad reason to believe that it was him, and he wouldn't use the thing that he has used more than anybody
All
else.
this time
You know?
went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
I don't care what you imagine.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
Nope. I also don't think it's Byakuya.
What's wrong?
My new person who I think it is.
If you think that's what happened.
It's I don't know. Would it be too obvious for it to be the robot girl? I think it's Aoi.
Hell yes, that's what
I think it's Jimmy Neutron.
So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
And also, this game loves killing off the characters that are good. So Jimmy Neutron's gone.
I know.
That's my guess.
But still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed
And I'm sure
in the
her
girls'
leaving to
locker room,
eat food
then
is going to be a
disguised my crime.
big evidence for something.
Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal.
Although I guess I don't know how he would know about the Genocide Jack
bothers you?
stuff. But I don't know. Something's not right. Byakuya's remarks right now. There's something in there that concerns me. I wasn't paying attention. You constructed this scene because you knew the real genocide was here, right? But what if Genocide Jack wasn't here? Did you ever consider that? I was extremely confident in my assertion. So all of that was part of the plan. I thought maybe there was a hole somewhere. Shoot! I should have been paying attention. Scene of the crime. I guess that should have been obvious.
You killed Chihiro in the girls' locker. Are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who's been so uncovered, it could have been somewhere else.
Don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
We didn't move on.
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took...
Okay, I'm trying to give you the proof. Shut up! If the game would let me. I just need to focus on the things that got switched.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is...
In your butt!
Is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile,
True.
the boys' locker room
I bet
had
not, though.
a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
I don't say there could be a gay guy here,
So
man.
you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed
And a
about
gay
the
lady.
locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't
You
you?
could just call it coffee.
Protein coffee? While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not that the stain was covered away. It was moved.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? What? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this,
That's something that I feel like could be very obviously noticed. Like, that's kind of a stupid idea.
Why would the culprit bother? Huh?
Like, if Sakura just wasn't a bozo and was like, that wasn't there before.
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
You know.
You have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
Oh, finally, he's got some big news. I've always believed that this guy knew what he was talking about. So let's see.
Shut up! I know how she could have done it.
Is he right? Let's see. Oh, he's about to say some dumb shit that I'm gonna be like, no. What a wonderful character for that.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah, I've got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook.
Maybe?
Was the ultimate program.
I'll take a look.
I'm sure that would have been no problem for her. No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh?
What?
What thing?
Yeah!
About Leon's handbook, of course.
Shut up, bro.
No, it's wrong.
Of course he was wrong. This guy's never done anything.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one.
It's the same thing! Just say the word stealing.
You could borrow a dead person's
I don't know.
handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
When you loan, if it's loaned to you, you're borrowing it.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Ultimate programmer skills?
You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts glaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just... wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Hey man, we're not voting yet. Is that it then? Byakuya's the one who did it, really? Still, I don't know what else I can do.
I
Finally.
agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see.
You're breaking the rules, you gotta do that!
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
For real?
Now,
Let's go.
What is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Okay. Snake Man is still upset. So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead. And where she took us was...
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
Yeah, Missy.
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time. Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Okay.
Examine her carefully. Like
Nope.
using
You're not
our
allowed,
hands?
fat man.
No way, no way, no way, no way, no way!
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's
I'll do it.
body.
I volunteer.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything. It's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Very
Sure,
well.
man.
I'll do it.
No!
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body.
What?
Let one of the boys do it.
What does that mean, Jimmy?
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
True.
So just leave this to me.
Okay.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about? That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Yeah, there's like a psycho murderer just hanging out with scissors, literally armed. She's armed right now.
I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
She doesn't give a shit. She's dead. Okay.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
She has a penis.
Her entire body? I know you say that. What? This is...
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
It's not possible. Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
Is a boy.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a...
That's right.
Interesting.
And how dare she imply anything otherwise?
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then it's really true?
Let's take a closer look, why don't we?
Guy? Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
That's messed up, bro.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko
They
wanted
don't
to
treat
show
the trans
everyone,
folk
huh?
with kindness or love.
Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
The e-handbook does not respect your pronouns, and that's how you know.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, we've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy.
Wow.
Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
Maybe she just wanted to be a girl, man.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then,
This
there
game's
should
getting a
be
little
no
sus,
issue with
guys.
Makoto's initial
This game's
assertion.
getting a little sus.
The victim was killed in the boys' locker room.
We gotta get Vine Sauce Vinny to play this game.
Girls' locker
See what his commentary is.
And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd.
Oh, when you were
I knew he
killing...
felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation.
Titillating.
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
And the murderer, Aoi.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting.
This guy is just
This
Tim.
has become very interesting indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the
Oh
killer?
god. Yes, I
Well,
do.
Without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
Yeah, me too, buddy.
But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just
Yeah.
seems to be too...
It's not even like an easy thing to do, but these people
Like he's
are
enjoying us solving the
they're
mystery.
transphobic X. So transphobic they just know how to do it.
The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
He could just be a
And
freak.
you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder.
Uh-huh.
At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy, if you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
I don't need your marks. Fruit bowl could kill you.
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed.
Why can't
along
he
with
say the
rest
F word?
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say?
Just made like the last 20 minutes a big waste of time is what that did. I seriously think I would just try to get people to agree to just kill these people. Like, can we just kill them?
Talking about it a little more.
Like, can I just let it, if we all do it, if they all killed somebody at the exact same time, everybody shot a bullet, how does that work? Who's like, who gets counted as the killer? It's like they're all the killer, then they all get to go home. They should just all band together, kill one, and kill them all, you know?
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility.
Yep.
Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
Yep.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Okay.
Damn straight. Count me in.
What you think literally is irrelevant?
Do you not have a mind of your own?
This guy's also irrelevant?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be like boring for Monokuma to do? Like he would just make it set up like that way?
Very true.
And also that's not necessarily how it works. What if none of them were fatal and then he just bled to death? Then it would be from bleeding out of each hole. Is he gonna like measure which hole the most blood came out of? You know?
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent.
We gotta hit up the CEO of Danganronpa. Yeah, but I don't think he would do that because that would be boring and lame. And also, I'm sure there are other ways that you can measure who is more impactful. I don't know. Who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro?
There's one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer.
Killer's a guy. And it's also Genocide Jack. Okay, I guess it's not Aoi, unless Aoi also secretly has a penis. make your arguments. Now I have no idea. No idea. I hope it's... I don't know.
A single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Let me see. What are my clues?
Did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
What?
It's over. It's all over.
You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And it's not like they're just gonna turn them. Game over.
No, not game over.
Sorry, I was having some fun.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead? Well, clues. Did nobody get?
I'm sure if someone saw the.
Perhaps someone saw the victim. Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new.
It's over. It's all over.
Hold on.
You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the
No!
No, it's wrong. I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Okay.
Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest
Who's
of
the
you
ultimate
had no
psychic?
idea, did you? That is why you're all making such
You're spoiling?
ugly
What is this?
noises.
Oh, the dumb idiot. He was the ultimate psychic.
It was last
Yeah,
night.
I don't think none of these bozos are the best at anything, man.
I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag. But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
Any evidence?
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
In a hurry!
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry, but why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
Yep.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was...
She
on
was
his way
working
to
out with
meet
Hifumi.
someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough.
It's the screaming guy. The screaming guy's been trying to put us off track this whole time. He's like, no, that doesn't make any sense. No, it's definitely Bianca. Yeah. It's like, I don't know, man.
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure
The
out
ultimate
who it
moral
was.
compass, more like the ultimate
Knowing what we know,
feral
can't even guess.
hunk piss.
No.
I don't
You
know.
already have what you need to make the connection.
True.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
I don't.
Seriously?
Who is it?
Oh, that's why he's
Who's
so
the
disturbed.
killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Why? Because they should have access to the dispository.
You
That-
really
no, that
think
wouldn't
we
be the
can
case.
Figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have.
Why? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Fingerprints.
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy
Okay.
for you to say. But
Why? What does that mean? Easy for you to say.
did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are
What does
the
duffel
same,
bag
so
mean?
Well, if
Oops.
I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from.
And she chose the
Do you
blue
think There
one.
might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket.
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
I bet this is gonna be one that I have to
We
steal.
know where Chihiro was heading. He was on his way to go exercise.
You like this one?
So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
What?
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
I don't know.
No way. Not a chance.
How come I'm not saying what color my tracksuit is?
What he just said without even realizing it?
No.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit. It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit.
I think it should be the exercise one.
Exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Okay.
Did any of that really help us get any
Oops.
closer to figuring out?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right?
Nope.
What he just said without even...
Don't get it. Maybe I need to do
We know where Chihiro was headed.
Celeste's
He was
account.
on his
That's what
way
I'm
to go
thinking.
exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the...
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that. It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
How do you know it was blue?
Tracksuit is black.
I didn't mean to do that.
First of all, he was on his
How do you
way
know it was
to
blue?
next, but why did he choose?
What do you mean?
I got it! It matched the one...
So, the killer was wearing my tracksuit.
Oops! I didn't realize it reset.
I got it from the...
Did any of that really help us?
No way. Not a chance.
Not the Snake Man. I like the Snake Man.
On his way, so next thing, why did he choose?
What do you mean, the specific?
I got it! It matched the one the culprit was...
So, what you're saying, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit.
No, it's wrong.
Why would he say that?
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
And also, what do you mean she said you already know who it is? The only reason why we've even figured this out is because he just
What I
said
when
it.
Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said... She never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you? You just... Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo.
Mondo?
How do you know what color
You're not acting very Mondo cool right now.
Because I just... I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, I'm sure, buddy.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died.
Cherry?
That's the only possibility. Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro? So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Why are we just letting her hold those?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony... When Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear that you dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Yeah, that was not true.
Now I understand. It was all one big
This
bluff,
stream
wasn't it?
sucks. This stream is great.
Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit.
Hey, everybody knew that.
That's why you said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
Mondo.
But why? What made you so
Because I really hate snakes.
That's a good question.
Because I hate him. That's what I'm thinking.
There was a simple turning point that tipped. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick.
What? Who are you, dude? Whoever are you? Is this Mondo in chat?
After he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that,
But he doesn't say,
it
"What's
occurred
up,
to me
chick?"
that
He'll go,
Mondo
"What's up,
knew
dude?"
something we didn't.
You didn't notice such a tiny detail?
Why did it let me say that I hate him? What was that? A choice.
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone.
Oh.
You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Because you're a criminal, aren't you? Like, objectively a criminal? You're Mondo lame, more like Mondo neat.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
Wait, how's the reasoning shaky? He knew that the tracksuit was blue.
My time has nearly come.
Finally.
That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, no. Now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
Guess who I am? You are... You're Hifumi Yamada.
Insist, then.
But you can't be Hifumi Yamada because I'm Hifumi Yamada. So you are...
Here it is.
Terry Bogard.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
Okay. It must be... Chihiro's.
I got it.
We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the
It's
crime,
mine.
right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed.
Because I stole it.
I was
What's up,
totally
Luriak?
sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence.
But it's hard to break, so...
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
And that's because they're not.
They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
To break one?
Yet, this one does appear to be broken.
Slapping my belly.
As is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all
So
their
true.
confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
How did the handbook break? There's only one possible explanation. It's at a weak point.
I got it! You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that? Sure,
It's pretty...
maybe I let
You
that
just said
slip,
that, man.
But I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then...
Succession.
You only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
Made like the weird little like face in Mario Maker. That's the how it sounded me. Mm-hmm.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Then fix the weak point, bitch.
Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge
It's gonna be his heart. He'll turn it off for you if you
when
want.
it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break. I flippin' knew it.
That's right.
You knew it? Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
That means it had to be the Screaming Man.
The sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Interesting. I learned one new fact.
I learned it. Yes, I learned it. I learned it.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Is it?
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
It's because they were in there and they brought their handbook in there.
Quite the mystery.
Yeah, hot stuff. Hot chip makes me sleep.
What
Makes
if
you
they
sleep.
found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness? And it broke. They'd realize it was broken, of course. And it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook,
And they
knew
swapped
they
their
had an
handbook
easy way
out
to
with
dispose of it.
I
Leon's.
won't say it's not.
So we're gonna have to check
possible,
everybody's
but
handbook.
Who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa, seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Well, I don't know. It could have been the Snake Man too, right? No! It certainly wasn't me, but I mean... You seem awfully rattled, Taka. Could it be you know who it actually was? In that case, there's really only one person left it could have been. Oh, I knew it. Oops. Why did he say one person? I don't know. It could have been him.
Here's my answer. Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Why are you defending him?
Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago.
I really wanted it
Remember?
to be Taka. Can we stop killing the fun characters?
And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook
True,
in
I
one of
forgot
his
about
uniform
that.
pockets.
If I didn't go a month and a half without playing that, I probably would have remembered that.
And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
Destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
We did. Did I? Okay.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken,
We
then
could just
that
go look.
means that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Hold on.
See? Look.
Is this broken handbook? When it says that, is it specifically referring to the one that I have? Which is Leon's? Yes. Okay, just making sure.
Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
Let's test if what he says is you broke your own handbook. In other words, if Mondo's handbook and that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Why are the hitboxes so big, man?
See? Makoto was wrong. Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
Let's test if what he said you broke your own. In other words, if then that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
You bitch. Oops.
Look.
Hold on. Give me a moment. Give me another try.
Let's test if what he said you broke your own. In other words, if then that proves.
Can I not click on them? I forgot. I forgot. I just forgot.
Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
So I got plenty of time.
Let's test if what he said
Hold on.
you broke your own handbook. In other words, if then that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Come on! This is such bullshit. I hate this game.
Makoto was wrong. Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
Let's test if what he said you broke your own handbook. In other words, if Mondo then that proves that what.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just.
Wow. Sorry, I was 1 pixel off last time. Clearly that means I don't actually know what the answer is.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
No. What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall, isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own.
I got it.
Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right. The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough.
I could only do it because of Splash's encouragement.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now.
But
Yep.
doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
No, we've already gone over this.
There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student.
They didn't lend. It didn't get lended.
It's kind of a gray area, I admit.
What does lend mean? Can we swap the word with trade?
It just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rule.
It wasn't exchanged with the corpse. The corpse didn't. It's not like it's sitting on the corpse, man. You just swapped it out with nobody's.
You're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? Come on.
Come on, bro.
Tell him he's wrong. You are wrong. You have to be wrong.
Shut up.
Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear.
Okay. Closing remarks. Let's see. This is, and this one is. So she goes by. How do I scroll? There we go. She rolls up. She goes ha ha ha, and then she gets caught. And then she goes home. What is this? What is this? What? I'm taking that back. Isn't there like more? Oh, there's more. Whee! Alright. She sees that. She's like, oops, I'm putting it away. She then badges in. She sees the door, she badges in to the door. Goes into the boys' door. She sees Leon, Isaac Leon. She goes into what, her locker? What's with Byakuya? What's he doing here? This is the laptop. Oh right, I forgot. All right. What is this? Holding an orb? What is that? Drops the handbook? Works out? Come? There's a lot of options here. It's way too many. I don't know. He comes up. Maybe this is him shutting the door. Or something. Yeah, sure, because it's like that. And then he goes, ah. And he goes, and he grabs her balls. Okay. Is that okay? Act 3. I thought it said October 3rd. I thought, didn't Byakuya do this? I guess, oh, okay. I guess Byakuya didn't do the poster part. He only did the tying her up part. Gotcha. And writing the thing. Rolls up the, is there a part where he rolls up the thing? I feel like that might be in here somewhere. Him working out. Like she comes in, sees him working out. Nope. Nope, never mind. Or maybe this is him. I don't know. This is probably fine. Oh, yeah. And then, oh, but what if the blood splatter here is this? Because it's like showing it got on the thing. I think that would make more sense. Okay, and then he takes down the poster. This is not very fun. So I'm glad they change it in the next games, as Digon just said. He picks up the girl. Picks up the girl. Her handbook falls. What is this? What am I looking at here? What is that? I guess maybe then that's when you show the girl door. He uses her thing to badge in. I guess. Puts her down. Puts the poster up. He comes in, he goes, hey. Because he's crazy. He goes and gets these, ties it up, writes her bloody ass face on the wall. Act 5. He's like, I gotta get a new badge. So I hope they poop a lot. Sorry. What is this ball? I still don't know what this ball is, man. Who's got the ball? They were just playing catch in the middle? Like, what is this? What? What is this? Oh, this is him leaving in the sauna. Perhaps. No, because look, it's like after. I know. Oh, I forgot you can click on these. Oh, where did the killer go after they were done? Is this the sauna? What is this? I think, yeah, that's up to where the sauna is. Let me just make sure I didn't do anything wrong here. Seems like we've got plenty of time. Where'd that go? did he use to disguise what had happened? What? So this goes here because he used that to disguise what had happened? I don't know. I'm just gonna hit enter.
The killer is you! First, let's take a look back to before the incident.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse. At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
Yep.
That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm.
They don't
this,
make it
right,
obvious
Celeste?
that you can click on them shits, I feel. Let's see if I did this in hard mode.
With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room.
I'm glad he's respecting her pronouns right now.
Locker room. But how could the victim,
Just like
who was
randomly.
apparently a girl,
Oh, he's gonna switch up. No, I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry.
Simple, because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there, and the person he met was the one who killed him.
No! Oh, whatever. It could obviously imply that he was shutting the door, but that's it was hard. I was in hard mode. I didn't know.
Once inside, he met with someone there, and the person he met was the one who killed him.
But it's like the opposite of that. What? What was that hint? The weapon the killer used was apparently not the dumbbell. Okay, I guess we need to show him working out with it. Imagine if in the Chris Chan documentary at some point he stops respecting Chris Chan's pronouns. He just goes back.
You! Once inside,
Like the icons are abstract. They both imply that the dumbbell is there.
it's likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell.
And it looks like he's in a pose he's doing bicep curls. It's not just him grabbing it, he's lifting it.
And attacked him. And that's where the blood stains on the poster.
Yep, sorry, I didn't mean to skip.
It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned.
Okay. What makes him such a freak?
To try and hide the act.
He loves Japan.
Pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then removing the bloody poster.
What's up, no mask guy 2? Where's your mask, man?
And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room.
The locker room.
The girls' handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But
Yep.
this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl.
Yep.
After all, Sayaka
Uh-oh.
and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall.
Uh-oh.
Using one of those, a boy could get into
Is this
the
gonna be
girls'
correct?
locker room.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how the killer did it.
You're just calling this poor innocent man a freak for no reason.
With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work.
He's an artist and a documentarian. You just wouldn't understand.
They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
Wow, I might even call it that too.
That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated.
Yeah. I wish it could have been Byakuya or any other character, really.
So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, Using the
That's because you like
victim's
bad
own blood,
people like Byakuya, like
grisly message there
Byakuya
at the scene of the
Namazuki.
crime.
I don't remember his
He
name.
wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
No, I'd just walk away. I'd turn 360 degrees and walk away.
Byakuya was putting together this facade. The killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook.
Wow.
And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget.
Why does it turn white?
Somehow,
It doesn't make any
the killer
sense.
knew that the handbook couldn't
I couldn't
stand
even
up
tell
to
that that was
heat
the
of
handbook. I'm like, what is this fucking letter? What is this envelope?
Is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook, and that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Orada?
Some nice artwork.
Wait, where's your evidence? Yeah, where's your evidence? You need evidence. You need proof.
Shut
You
up.
need proof? You can't pin any of this.
Why
on me.
couldn't he die? Sure, man. I feel like this should be done already. Nega time. During a bullet time battle, if you press the space key, fever time will activate. Yep. Right mouse button, left mouse button, right mouse button, left mouse button. However you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assault. And this only lasts until your focus gauge runs out. Okay. Is this just the rhythm game? How does it work again? If I could just get a tutorial on how it fundamentally works. During what you will take damage to influence your influence gauge. Gives the current tempo. Combos and tempo up. If you're able to keep up with the rhythm, right mouse button to lock on, and then attack to left. Okay, that's all I really needed.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. You're corrupt.
I don't.
I refuse to vote. I refute you. False.
Hey, man.
You're corrupt. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False.
They're changing the tempo too fast, man. Doesn't make any sense. What do you want me to do?
Evidence.
This should prove it.
This should prove it.
I was just gonna mash it at some point. You changing the tempo too much?
If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's.
Uh-huh.
In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks.
This was so obvious. Why didn't we do this already?
Do that.
You don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I did it. I killed him.
Obviously. Wow, I'm just so good at this game. I got an A. I assume it's really easy to get an A.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man.
Is there like S, S plus, S plus P?
Give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait, hold on.
No waiting, no holding on. Time
I'm friends with him for one day, man. Get over it.
Grab your lever and give it a yank.
Give it a yank.
Who will you elect select as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
It's gonna be me.
Weehoo. Stupid ass snake man.
What?
Uh-oh. This time it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was Mondo Owada! In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ichimaru. You need to be more careful.
I refuse to believe it! There's no way! No way he would kill someone! Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually,
The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the control key to fast forward the text.
Okay, I want to hear.
Anyway, there once was a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember. He couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out.
No, nobody will be able to say anything about even if though you're a boy.
But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out. As it turns out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger.
I'm weak. Weak.
Yep.
Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, the world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. Which, of course, included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair. And yet...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't really want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone.
Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better.
With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so... that day, he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to train his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help him from there. And the person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. Yep, it sure was. The biker biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret.
Uh-huh.
Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to.
Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went, what? Chihiro is saying this? So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong? Who are you talking about, Chihiro?
That was his aspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro. I don't get it. Huh? Did what he did? You mean, that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro.
But how does moving the body keep a secret?
Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook. See? Then, Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed? Yeah. Why? Why he do that? Sorry, I read that. That was not even intentional. I'll tell you what. The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. Who's Kyoko again? The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible! Nothing could have been that bad! Something you didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone!
You're wrong!
It's impossible!
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can, and that's all there is to it.
Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? The embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother! Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number one in the gang, and his number two, his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw at Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna have to take over Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Could someone like that really be our leader? That's the voice of the random hoodlums. I'm gonna drink some water. All that'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang. Which is why...
I just...
Once Well, just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly... Crazy Diamond.
It really is JoJo Bizarre Adventure.
Laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Oops. Of course, he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened.
It wasn't his brother's fault at all. He chose to do that.
Hey, kid. The rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. 'Cause it's the team you and me put together. It's a promise between men. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang in order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident.
What was about his weakness? What was? Am I misunderstanding? Just because he drove in front of a truck for some reason?
And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who's bested his brother. Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad, he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. I'm strong. Strong. And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized, no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his own older brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death and all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why I...
Mondo.
After I saw what happened, after I saw what Monokuma had on me, not what happened, fuck. My head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I'd never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you.
But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden?
Huh?
'Cause, I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But...
You're right, but...
I want to
change. I wrap myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever.
His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong, it can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
That was the wrong person.
So what? You're saying I would just say it? I should just say it? You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret?
Huh?
I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I never had. So I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No.
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo.
I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to sit back, let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Damn you.
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Stronger than you.
You son of
And
a
stronger than
bitch.
I. I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him down on the ground. Hey! I killed him.
I killed Chihiro.
Yep.
Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry.
Sorry, now he sounds like that. You could try.
He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. Look at him! You see? You're all just like him! For a secret from the past? For a memory? For that, he killed another living being in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? Because I sure don't.
You bastard! Just shut up, you son of a bitch! Go ahead, say that again, I dare you!
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. Is what I want to say, but unfortunately, I can't do that right now because the time for punishing is fast approaching.
Punishing?
You mean execution?
That's what I promised you, right? The Blacken that disturbs the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Fermando, no, wait!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I said wait!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Why does he have to use a hammer? See you, Mondo. Is he gonna get hit by a truck? Let's go! Cool. Oh. Now that's an awesome way to die. He just gets dizzy. Oh. What? I fail to understand. What? Was he turned to butter by going so fast, or did he go into a machine? I don't know what happened.
Laugh at death and your soul will forever be at peace.
It can't be! My brother!
Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again.
Everyone's lives are taking so lightly here.
I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. I like cutting him off. As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again. But of course he had to.
What a disappointment. This is the end of the game? Byakuya!
What is this?
You're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead! Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do, because this game is life or death.
Hey.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except that
However,
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting.
His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone.
Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
honestly,
So you ignored the nighttime rule too.
That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
there is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue.
The G-Force? Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie, I read the G-Force kills you, and I'm like, what, them little ass hamsters? They roll up and start beating the shit out of you?
The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. What? You mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well,
So, you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed, but what if that had been the end of it? How boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up.
You did all that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene?
But damn, man, if we hadn't figured out who had really done it, you would have been dead too, right?
Well, obviously I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Byakuya turned to me and looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eye piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did, and I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for.
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey.
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next.
You
like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is, why?
Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating.
I am not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair.
What do you mean?
Mean? Mean? Mean? Mean. Good grief! I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing!
Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me.
Ah, the noble son of a family. The noble son of a noble family. Truly, you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I have achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you, understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all right.
Oh, so cool. It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you.
I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you.
Boo! Temper, temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap. Beep, 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 beep.
Cool. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom, and the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair. Who's this man?
Well, anyway,
Bald man?
Like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit,
I bet Hope can match.
I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie.
Okay.
Nothing we can do about it now.
Why are you spoiling
So
this?
just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay?
He's talking to Hifumi.
After all,
Look at how
that's what
hot
everyone
Hifumi
wants to
became.
see.
There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean.
I don't know what that means.
You really
It's
took me
definitely
by
Hifumi, so I'm
surprise
just...
there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their
The 16th high school student? What? Boy's Life of Despair. The end. Cool. To be continued next time on Mario Bros. 3.
I got an item.
Crazy Diamond.
Crazy time on Pizza Town.
I would like to save. I would like to save over you. Is there a dog? Huh?
I know I shouldn't cry,
Her skin's looking a lot lighter here.
but I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon. It's impossible.
Okay.
I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here.
I mean, I would be having some fun.
If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
You would never. You're too beautiful for that. Donuts! I need to eat some donuts. That'll cheer me up. She's just gonna become fat. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled donuts, donut dolls, malasadas.
Okay.
Oh, God of donuts. I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule. But for now, for me, donuts are absolutely necessary. Robot? Huh?
Huh?
What's that sound? Gurn, gurn? Who's gurning? It sounds like it's coming from the bathhouse.
But
I'm super scared, but it's a good thing that we can see through Aoi's eyes now. Is someone there?
What is this? What do you mean? They're a ghost. What? What the fuck do you mean? Stand tall, galactic hero. What do you mean? What do you mean? No, what do you mean? That's right,
She was like, "Hello, Jimmy Neutron. It is me, the ghost of Chihiro." Ooh.
The next morning, after the conclusion of the second class, everyone met up in the dining hall, just like always. And I expected it to start like any other day. That's what I expected, but... Alright, man. You gotta chill. I'm ending it here. Transcript. I was hoping it would leave me some time, but, stream over. So we can find out. I'm excited to find out why why the fat man is working with
Monokuma. Why there's a ghost.
I'll tell you what. There's. I wasn't expecting these twists and turns. They're getting me. They're roping me in. Ending on a cliffhanger, you know, for the next time. Bye bye. Let's see. Oh, I should raid somebody. I always forget to do this, but I should do this now. Dingon, I'm going to need you to tell me how to raid someone again. I forgot how it works. Raid it up. Raid it up. Danganronpa will be back. Danganronpa never dies. Let's see. Following. Who could I raid that I'm following? Rax Daroon. I guess I could raid Raxdy Flipnote. That would make sense, right? We already got Dion in chat. How to raid a channel on Twitch. Type /raid Raxdy Flipnote. That's what I'm gonna do. He only has 100. We'd be upping it. It's not like I don't have anybody else on my following list. I'm not gonna raid follow fuzziness. 100 viewers, that's not a lot, man. I'll take a look if there's anybody else online who I would possibly feel compelled to raid. Nope. Maybe if the Lime Films was live. It's going. 1 viewer. This is huge. Alright, bye-bye. Right now. Okay, I think I did it. I think it's rated. I think that means I can stop the stream. Is that how that works? I think that's how